I don't wanna say goodnight to the ending. I don't wanna say goodnight to the ending. I don't wanna say goodnight, goodnight, goodnight. I don't wanna say goodnight, goodnight. I don't wanna say goodnight, goodnight, hey, goodnight, goodnight, hey, goodnight, 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 goodnight. I don't wanna say goodnight, 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 hey, goodnight, hey, goodnight. Look, I'm on Mercury, you got that fucking work from me. Call me DJ Khaled with that major key. That's some major bullshit. I might hark out with the archery. In the morning, nigga, I'm waking up with the weed. I break it up with the niggas. We'll shake them up with my 100s and I count them up. Don't give a fuck, nigga, you bad luck. We see them niggas, they orange sign, you don't want me with your riding life. I do this shit with no hands, and I could give a damn 10-2 on the wheel. And my niggas is real. You lost your shit, my man. 2006 like Gucci, man. And I got a dog like motherfucking Clifford. They'll call me Mister. I'm chopping all these food. I gotta make my moves. And dude, I'm a king. Got gold on my ring. I'm waiting in the lobby. Hannah Montana like I'm Molly, she popping on that Molly. We watching fucking Empire, I'm spitting that fire. I'm shopping at the more. 2005, I am reborn. Listening to Reborn. All my niggas know they like to trap. You gotta die or fucking adapt. I don't waste a lot of time. You know they throwing up them gang signs. And my girl just got me circumcised. Everybody knows that food burn alive. I'm on niggas chase to fly. They getting that money, they learn to fly. I'm some motherfucking high, life is short, then you die. Life is short, then you die. I don't wanna say goodnight. I don't wanna say goodnight. I don't wanna say goodnight for the ending, for the ending, for the ending. I don't wanna say goodnight for the ending, for the ending, for the ending. Good night, good night. Good night, good night, good night. I don't wanna say good night, good night, good night. We rockin' in the morning, good night, good night, good night. We in the morning light, we in the morning light, and it shines so bright. Alright, we in the morning light. And it shines so bright. Alright, and it shines so bright. Alright, I don't wanna say goodnight. Alright, the morning light. Alright, I don't wanna say goodnight. Goodnight, 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 goodnight.